Scribbles.
What up, my dudes? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Scribbles, the artist and crocheter behind Eclectic Scribbles, and we're sort of here with a what I crocheted in March video. So today is March the 20th. I cannot tell you at all what all I crocheted in the month of March leading up to this point. And that's because it was either in the midst of conventions while I was crocheting while I was standing there, or in a rush to finish for conventions and not filming or counting or doing any of the things at all. So yeah, we have zero record of what I did so far, but I have got a 3 week, almost 3 weeks to do everything that I can crochet before my next convention. So I've sort of put a task on myself to create 35 chickens for my next event. So I need to get on chickens, and 25 opossums. So I need to get on my little opossums, 10 dragons, 10 axolotls, 10 fish tanks, 10 bees, 10 mini turtles, 10 mini mushroom dudes, some voodoo dolls, 6 voodoo dolls, 6 butt cheek frogs, and then all the minis that are gonna go in my claw machine. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff, and I think that I have the ability to do it in that amount of time, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna see what I can get done between now and the end of March, and just go from there. So the way I figure it, including today, going up until Thursday, April the 4th, possibly 4th, I have 16 days, and I need to make 35 chickens, which means if I make 3 chickens a day, then we're golden. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the chicken bodies, and then at the end I'm going to go through, stuff all the chickens, and do all the things. The same thing goes for opossums. If I make 2 opossum bodies a day, I'll be golden. So 3 chickens, 2 opossums, and then squish something else in there to make up the rest of the things that I want, and then I should be good. So those of you who aren't familiar with me or what I do, I am an artist and a crocheter. So I spend a lot of time during the day doing my art and my business stuff, and then I only crochet in the evenings. So I'm not crocheting full time, I am crocheting part-time, and that usually runs somewhere between like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening till about 10 o'clock in the evening. So 4 hours for, yeah, I'd say 4 once I get dinner and everything else out of the way, about 4 hours a day. So 3 chicken bodies will take me just under an hour and a half, maybe say an hour and 15 minutes. And 2 possums would take me maybe 30 minutes. So I'm gonna see if I can get that done in two hours. So it is 4:42 now. I'm going to say 4:45. So by 6:45, I want to have 3 unstuffed chicken bodies and 2 unstuffed opossums, maybe stuffed opossums. We'll see about the opossums, as to whether or not I stuff them, because I don't have to worry about doing anything extra at the end. But we're going to see if in 2 hours I can get those 5 things done. And I'll check back in and I'll see where we're at. Alright, so it's 5:24. And I've got 3 chicken bodies. I used a blue speckly one and then 2 of my regulars. So that was quicker than I thought. But I had about half a chicken body already made. So that was more like 45 minutes than it was anything else. But chicken bodies done. I'm about to detangle this and move on to the opossums. So I have got to figure out where the stinking end of this is, and then I can get started on those. So I shouldn't have any problems getting through what I wanted to get through in that amount of time. I just, yeah, I gotta find the stinking end of this thing somewhere so that I can wind this back up. But I figured I would give you an update as to where we're at. All right, so it's 6:27, and I have finished my chicken bodies and 2 possum bodies. I started a 3rd possum body, so I've got this far, and I've got both of the ears on this possum body, but unfortunately I ran out of my dusty pink, so I have got to go and find some. I may go to Michael's or Walmart tomorrow. I need to make a run to Walmart anyway, so I might see if Walmart has some, and then I can finish that one. But I did finish the 2 bodies that I have here, and I also have a chicken body from convention, so those are going in my to finish pile. I also have 3 dragon bodies that need wings, and that's it, and then a voodoo doll who needs the embellishments. But right now I'm making some small items to put in the vending machine or in the claw machine. So I am making a couple of little froggies with the chick heads. But now I'm talking and I'm not following directions. So anyways, I did it in plenty of time. I wanted to be done by 6:45. I'm done. So yeah, we've got some frog action happening here. I think that this will be a super cute thing to be able to pull out of the claw machine. So yeah, that's what we're working on. I find that it's a little difficult to go back and forth between the blanket yarns and Parfait Chunky, to tell you the honest truth. Sometimes Parfait Chunky now feels too small for me. It feels too small, but it's not. It's not. So I've got to work my way through it. Maybe I did. So anyways, I'm going to stop talking to you now so that I can actually count, because this is one that I am not completely familiar with. This is not my pattern. I will link it in the description box below. It is a free Instagram pattern if you haven't seen it. So yeah, super cute little froggy hat on a duck, and I will show you once I get them done. All right, here's this little dude. He is all ready to go. He just needs a beak. The dogs are outside barking, and then he needs to be stuffed. And then I'm going to put felt eyes on the froggo. So this is what this looks like. All right, what's up, guys? So it is Friday now. I'm just going to show you what I got done last night because I forgot to do it. I did a little mushroom dude. I've got a little chicken with a mushroom cap. I don't know if I showed this or not. I think that was the night before. I did 1 possum because I did get my pink, and I did my 3 chicken bodies. So I don't know where my bag of unfinished product is. I think I'm just going to complete everything in this bag over the weekend. The little mushroom dude is done. I think I'm going to add a keychain to him, but he is done other than that. And then the big project that I got done was this little one. She's still got the plastic coating over her eyes so they don't get messed up, but I painted the eyes myself, and I thought they were pretty cool. They're pink glitter with a purple on the outside. So yeah, isn't she super cute? She's got a little gem on her belly, and she's got a little heart and some butt cheeks. How freaking adorable is this? So I've decided that I kind of want to stand out a little bit when it comes to crochet at these conventions, and I think I want to go more quality over quantity, in the respect that I just, you know, everybody does the same things, right? Everybody finds the same patterns. So I just want to make mine a little bit more unique. So I'm going to be making some more of these and some other like patterns that are just mine that you're not going to see everywhere else. I still want to make my chickens, don't worry, because we got the whole chicken cult going on and everybody wants a chicken. So I'm still going to make the chicken, and possums are just so much fun. I love my possums. So I'm going to make those, and I'm going to make the little special ones that you can get in a game. But outside of that, I think I'm going to move into making some just bigger items that are more, you know, special. Special. So I'm going to try to stick to the items that maybe not everybody has, or patterns that maybe not everyone has. I'm picking stuff out of its butt on video. That's nice. So like this. But these are going to be my higher end items. They're not going to be, you know, the $20 items. There's no way in hell that they're going to be anything like that. But I absolutely love these. So yeah, that's what I mean, I guess. I'm still going to have some rando $20 items and stuff like that. But I figured I would have some, you know, really nice, unique, one-of-a-kind type things too at my tables, just to stand out a little bit. Because you always want to do something a little bit different from everybody around you. You always want to be memorable in some way or stand out in some way so that people, you know, recognize you. Anyway, that was like my voodoo dolls. So I'm probably going to do a voodoo doll here in just a little bit. But yeah, those are the things that make me stand out against the other crocheters at these events, is those specific things, you know, come from me. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. I'm sort of not feeling great today, and I have been laying down in the bed for like the past 4 hours. It's like 4 o'clock now. My sugar was up. My A1C was up. My lipids were up and abnormal and all of that stuff. And I think it's because my diet here recently, maybe over the past month, has been just hideous. And I have been shoving Reese eggs down my gullet like nobody's business. So I think my body may be crashing from that. Which is expected because, yeah, everything, all of my sugar levels and lipids were like super elevated when they'd never been before. And I think it's because my diet has consisted at least half by Reese eggs. And that's not good. So I'm not allowed to have any Reese eggs anytime soon. And I think, yeah, my body is crashing from all of the sugar going away. Anyways, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm going to go, I've set a goal for myself. I'm going to try to make $150 worth of product every single day from here until South Carolina Comic-Con, which is in 2 weeks. I check in, or I go to load in 2 weeks. So we've got 2 weeks to do $2,000 worth of merchandise pretty much. And that's about $150 worth of merch each night. So if I do 3 chicken bodies and 2 possums, that's 100. And if I do 1 specialty item, that's generally 50. So we should be able to hit that no problem. But that's what we're aiming for. So I'm gonna go and get started on that goal. Let's check in for tonight. So tonight I got 3 chicken bodies, which is, once they're finished, $60. I said I wanted to do at least $150 a night. I have got a little marshmallow man and what will be a mini chicken once it has eyes for the claw machine. So those don't really count. I've got 20 and a little possum here. So that is 80. Cow that needs eyeballs but is otherwise complete makes for $45, which is $125. And then we have this guy. I just finished him, so he is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 50, I believe, but I've got to plug him into my pricing calculator before I give a definitive answer on that. But here he is. Isn't he adorable? He's got sparkly eyeballs. I painted myself again. I do need to get me one of those little clampy things for safety eyes, because right now I'm putting dents in my table, trying to get the damn things on. But he's adorable and I love him, and he is the newest little goblin. Anyways, so that was tonight. So if we say 50 just to be on the safe side, he would be let's see, 175. So we did 175 tonight and 2 little minis for the claw machine. So that's good, and I will check back with you tomorrow. All right, hey guys, what's up? It is about 11:20 a.m. on Sunday. I haven't completely filled you in on what I've accomplished this weekend. I made voodoo doll body yesterday. I made 2 bee bodies yesterday, sitting bees. I made 1 mini bee yesterday. I made a chicken body, a little bird. I think, yeah, I made the little bird. I think I made this, a little pop-it mushroom. And I think that's it for what I did yesterday, I want to say. Oh, I think I already did the mini chicken. I think we already talked about the mini chicken. Okay, so this is what my bag looks like. It is almost full of incomplete projects. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to finish all of this off, and we'll see where we're at. I do need to go outside and get a bin so that I can put these things somewhere, but I'll worry about that in a minute. I'm just going to throw all this on my desk and do it. I don't know if I showed you this guy. Did I show you this guy? Check out his little sparkly eyes, which I painted myself to match him. Isn't he adorable? So, look, he's got butt cheeks. He's got butt cheeks. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go through and finish off all of these projects. Probably get a bin to bring everything in and put everything in as I finish them. But yeah, we'll take a tally once I'm done and can tell you how much I've got of each thing, and we'll see where we're sitting, because I still need to do stuff from today, but I don't want to get super overwhelmed with 2 weeks worth of stuff or whatever. So I want to go ahead and finish this stuff off now if I can. That just needs eyeballs. All of these need to be stuffed, so I'm going to put all my chicken bodies up here. And yeah, I'm just going to get started with all of that, and I will check back in with you guys in a little bit, because I'm going to watch some TV while I do this. All right. I did a little cleanup. Maybe the clacking. Somebody commented on the clacking. They couldn't watch because of the clacking. Maybe they were talking about the bird. Anyways, I'm so sorry if the bird noises are too much for you. I can't shut it up. So, it is what it is. All right, let's do a little recap on what I did last night. I made this little dude last night. That probably is what they're talking about. I made this little dude last night. She can hear me is the problem. I made these 2 little guys last night. And I made this little guy last night. So there we have it. I've got 3 goblins now, which is nice. I just got to embellish 2 of them. I've got a whole bag full of down here. Tomorrow I'm going to go out and I'm going to assess the state of my trailer and figure out what bins I can bring in here to start packing full of plushes. I straightened up my desk. I straightened up my yarn-ish. I mean, let's be honest. I use my yarn and it never gets put back where it goes. So it's straightish. I need to put eyeballs on this chicken. I need to put eyeballs on this fish. I need some more fish. I need some more tiny frogs, I think. And I need some more, what else do I need? I'm working on, I'm going to look over the patterns that I favorited and see what I can come up with. I kind of want to squish a whole bunch of things together, maybe. I think the first thing I kind of want to do is make a little mushroom something. So I might do that and then make some littles towards the end of the night. You can probably also hear the loud ass TV in the living room. I will try to drown that out as much as possible. All right, I think we're gonna do something mushroom related. So I will check back with you when I have something done. All right, so we're brand new day. Now it's Wednesday, the 29th, is it the 20? It's the 27th. I don't know what day it is. Anyways, I didn't do anything else last night. I finished this little dude up right here, who is gonna be a new pattern. It's gonna be a new pattern that goes to my patrons for free. So if you wanna jump in and grab him for free, you can. I am gonna rework him today in a different color or something and make sure that I like the pattern and write down everything that I do. But Andy came home last night, and so I took the night off and made him some dinner and then spent the night with him. So yeah, this was literally the only thing that I accomplished yesterday, but isn't he super cute? He's super cute, and he's sort of he pops. Fucking bird. He pops. So there we have it. He's super cute. I'm gonna make another one of him today, and I think I'm gonna move the eyes down. So because I didn't get much done at all yesterday, and because it is just pissing down rain outside, I am going to come in, and I'm just going to be inside today. Andy's still here, and so I would rather be in here with him for the duration of the time that he is here, because he will leave back out today. So I am going to crochet for the majority of the day, and I'm just going to start with some chickens. I need to get some more chickens out. I may do a couple of possums, because I do need to get some opossums out. But right now, I'm going to start with this line in the middle of the thing. Anyways, right now I'm going to start with some chickens and see if I can't bust out a few of these real quick, because I definitely need to catch up on the amount of inventory that I have available for the next show. So I'm going to make some chickens real quick, and then we'll see where we're at this afternoon as far as what I make next. Because while I would love to spend my day pattern designing, it's not really the best use of my time right now with another convention on the horizon. So I'm gonna do this, and I think by the time all is said and done tonight, I do want to have some of my little things. I do need to make some more fish. I'm gonna make some more fish for my tanks, and I think I might make a couple of mini chickens for my game, and we'll see where we end up with that. And these are my favorite stitch markers. I don't know if I've told you that before, because they just slide on so easily, and they don't really fall out very easily. So it makes using the stitch marker really simple, and you don't have to worry about fidgeting with a clasp. Michaels did start selling these in an individual pack in my Michaels, whereas they used to be part of like a bigger set that you had to purchase in order to get these, but they were available in their own little packet. I don't know if you can see that, but anyways, loops and threads stitch markers, 12 pieces. So I was very happy when I saw that, because I do have a tendency to lose shit. So I mean, stitch markers are hard to keep hold of anyways, but I had been like super precious with these, because I really didn't want to lose them for anything. So anytime I think that I've lost one, I go searching through all of my whips and everything to see if I can't find one. And I usually trade out, like if I'm stalling out on something somewhere, I usually trade them out for something like this little dude, like one of these little dudes. These are my, you can't have my stitch marker whip stitch markers. So That way I always know where my stitch markers are, and I always have them available. But now I have several. They only have one packet by Michael's, but, you know, still. Don't think I won't pick up another one the next time I'm there. Just for funsies, because you got to have 2. You have to have 2 or you don't have enough. One is not sufficient. But anyways, I'm going to go make some chickens and watch some TV. I may go in there, depending upon what he finds out about when he's leaving. I may go hang out on the couch with him, because this is something that, you know, I don't need a pattern for. I don't need to do anything. I just need to have yarn. Hey besties. Okay, Thursday now. Hubby came home late last night, so I spent some time with him last night. But now he's going to be gone for a while. And tomorrow's his birthday, which sucks that he can't be here for that. But it's what it is. Okay, so we're still in pajamas. We're not leaving the house today. Who cares? But let me show you what I got done. 3 of these. 4 chickens that look exactly like this. All the same colorway. 1 possum. I put the details on 3 voodoo dolls. The bodies were already made, but the details weren't done. I put the little embellishments on this guy, including his heart on his butt. This guy, heart on the butt. So there's that. And what I'm about to finish right now, hopefully, is this one. So this one is going to be a little sunflower, not a sunflower, a daisy. This is where I stopped last night when Hubs got home. Plus these were wet, so I painted these. So if you can see, it's going to change colors. So we've got color shifting, sort of opally eyeballs that I think are going to look really, really nice on this guy right here. So I painted those, and yeah, I just didn't get a chance to attach them once Hubs got home last night. So I'm going to attach those now, and I'm going to finish this off. So what I need to do is attach the eyeballs, stuff the head, close the head, and then make the daisy petals around the top. So that's what we're going to do first. And then I'm going to work on some more small stuff today, some $20-ish stuff, and some, probably a couple more of these. And maybe a couple of voodoo dolls. We're going to see. So that's where we're at there. All right, here we go. The little daisy baby. This took so much time. Butt cheeks. Daisy baby. But the eyes look really cool. I really like the eyes on this one. So, yay. I got to put some embellishments on it. I'll put the little heart on its butt. And I have a little daisy thing, but I don't know where to put it. So we'll see if that ends up on it. And I'm thinking about doing some little like freckles on some of these, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. If I want to do it with like thread or something else. So we'll see. All right. So just got done making myself some dinner. I look like, oh shit. Oh God, I look like crap. That's okay. I don't even care. I made 2 possums. I'm gonna choke on my grape. 1 chicken. Put together 1 cow. The body was mostly made, but I had run out of this, and then I found like a little scrap piece that finished him off, and luckily had enough for the ears as well. So I finished the cow. You saw that I put the daisy together. I haven't done anything else since we talked. I really love the eyes though. The eyes look great. And then I made some of my small stuff. So I've got a little chickie with a hat, a frog hat. I've got a little flocker. I've got 3 little chunky frogs. I put eyeballs on my chicken finally. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 fish. This is the sparkly parfait chunky. So I've got 1, 2, 3 fish. I need to put eyes on This is not food, Bubba. Go on, go. I need to put eyes on this fish and just add it to my stock. But there's my fish for tanks, and that is pretty much it. It is 8:15 right now. I think I'm gonna give my hands a little bit of a break. I have been working pretty much, well, most of the day. I just stopped for supper, like I said, and I took a nap earlier. I have really been trying to take care of myself and give myself like breaks and rest, because, you know, I tend to overwork, to tell you the truth. And so, oh shit, now Bubba's, oh, Bubba, what the hell? Okay. So, I tend to overwork, and I've really got to get out of that habit. Like, I've got to give myself time to breathe and time to rest. Not everything can be about business, and it's important to remember. Look at that. Oh, craziness. But yeah, that's important to remember, that not everything can be about business. I don't have to work 24/7. Right now I feel like doing some art, so I think I'm going to continue to watch some TV and do some art for a little bit, do some sketching, see what I come up with, see if I like anything that I come up with. So that's what I'm going to do now, but that is what I got done today. So that is quite a few things, and I'm happy with that kind of progress. All right, you guys, so here's where we're going to round out the night. Today is Saturday, March the 30th. I have done this little guy today. I wanted to try my hand at modifying my base for my voodoo doll pattern. So this is my voodoo doll pattern base. I just love how proportionate all the body pieces are for this. So this is my voodoo doll, and then I modified this into a little guy. I don't know, troll, goblin, whatever you want to call him. I had this set of eyeballs left over. They're pearlescent, so they look really, really cool. They still have the plastic on them. I just like to leave the plastic on until, you know, I put them out for show or something. I just don't want their little eyeballs to get all scratched up. But so here we have a little dude with fuzz all over him now. So for this little dude, I embroidered a bunch of little spots on him, but you could just as easily go in and bobble stitch a bunch of little spots on him. I did like these is like maybe a freckle. Bubba, stop. Anyways, like little freckles or little blushy cheeks. I did the, here's a whiskey face. I did the little dude himself in burlap blanket. This is the color dark teal. This is the color dark teal. And then I did this Parfait Chunky in Seaside. Parfait Chunky Seaside. And then these are just hand painted safety eyes. So I gave him little butt cheeks, of course. So he's got little butt cheeks. I think there is one thing that I want to change, and that is the little legs, because he kind of came out a little bow-legged, but that's okay. I think what I'm going to do is come out and do, is it a front loop only? No, it's a back loop only. It's a back loop only to make his feet a little bit more squared off down the bottom, but, I just did the normal legs that I would do for my little voodoo dolls, which still is fine, absolutely fine. I think I would also like to maybe edit the row that I put the arms on, but I'm not 100% sure. So, yeah. I think the arm, no, you know what? I think the arms are fine where they are. There's a lot happening right here where the neck and the arms and the head sort of all meet, but I think it's fine. What do you think? I think it's fine. So this tiny little dude is a little goblin troll dude. I was a sucker I fell into the I want to play with the new fidget insects by All From Jade. So this is an All From Jade pattern. I bought the bundle and I made the caterpillar today. This took me 2 hours, just under 2 hours. So between an hour and 45 minutes, it's about an hour and 50 minutes. This took me about an hour and 50 minutes to make. I made it with Sweet Snuggles light yarn. I think it is a super cute pattern. I really, really enjoyed playing with all the little bits and pieces, and I really enjoy how fidgety this is, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this is not a market friendly make. It just isn't. The amount of time and effort that goes into making this pattern for the size absolutely would never ever be worth it in Parfait Chunky. Sweet Snuggles Light is closer, but do I think that somebody is going to pay what I have to price this at, considering how much material it takes and how much time it took me to put together? Probably not. Well, I think it will find its forever home. I think that it will be a fun piece for me to talk about at conventions, much like my Baphomet and the Sakura Cow and like my Whimsy Bottoms are. But I think it'll take some time to get this one sold based on the price that I'm going to have to set it at, which is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $60-ish, maybe more. I haven't put it into my little pricing tool yet, but it is super cute. It is very easy to make. It is a lovely pattern, as all From Jade patterns are. I have absolutely nothing negative to say about the pattern or the end result. I think it's gorgeous. I love it so much. I kind of want to just keep it for myself. But I will say that for me, it is not a market-friendly make. I may be able to get it to an hour and a half if I like super hurried up, but I don't like to push myself as far as that's concerned on time. So yeah, just not something that I'm going to be making a bunch of, because don't think it's going to move quickly. However, saying all that, you will find a forever home for your pieces. You absolutely will. The Baphomet sold at GalaxyCon Richmond. The Sakura Cow sold at Wilmington Coastal Comic-Con. And one of the Whimsy Bottoms sold at Lexington Comic and Toy Show. So those are really 3 big price items. You have $100, $130, and $200 items that sold at 123 conventions. So did I have them at several conventions? Yes. Did it take them a while to sell? Yes. But did they draw in a bunch of customers who were curious about them? Also, yes. So it's worth having a couple of nice sort of showstopper pieces, conversation pieces, so that it draws in people who want to know more about your art and what all you do. So that's what I'm going to be using this for. What else did I do? We are going to talk about what I have made in the past couple of weeks. I have got 16 chickens. I have got 3 dragons, 2 sitting cows, 9 opossums, 3 voodoo dolls. This one, once it's done, will be 4. I have got 5 sitting bees. I have got 4 big goblins. And then whatever this little dude is going to be, he will be number 6. I have got 1 axolotl. I was tweaking, I don't know where I put it, just tweaking my standing axolotl pattern a little bit to see if I could get it a little bit smaller. To basically so that I can fit one in a vending machine, the claw machines, because I have a small axolotl pattern that I don't love. I just don't love. So I'm going to see if I can get a small one. I did it in, I really don't know where it is. I did it in Bernat Blanket. Okay, I found it. Okay, that was driving me crazy. I did it in burlap blanket so that I could just get a feel for what I wanted the pattern to look like. And this is what it looks like right now. I think I'm going to take these down one notch. So they're just the tiniest bit shorter. So they'll be more like this instead of way out here. But otherwise, I really like the size of this pattern. So when I do it in Parfait Chunky next, I am going to see if it will be the size that I need to get it into the claw machine. But I was tweaking that pattern. So I have one of these. I have got 20 minis made for the vending machine. Well, I don't know why I call it a vending machine. So just excuse me when I say that. The claw machine, I have got a bunch of these chickens with the frog hats. I made some chickens with mushroom hat. I made a bee, some mini flockers. I made a poppet mushroom, and a couple of other rando things to go for the claw machine. But I have 20 total. I have got one stress ball, which looks like this. I just freehanded a pattern. No, not this one. I got this specific pattern from All From Jade, but it is too involved and it uses Parfait Chunky. I freehanded a pattern of not this, but my worry octo a little bit bigger to fit around the thing. And I'm going to give that pattern to my patrons. So I freehanded that, and I was making that for the last couple of conventions while I was just standing there making stuff, because it's something that easily can be made while I'm standing there working my area or whatever. So look for that to probably come out as an April pattern for my patrons. But as of right now, I have that one stress ball. You know what? Again, love All From Jade patterns. Absolutely. I have a lot of them. I am not even gonna lie. I have a ton of them. I am not a big fan of this foot, like this tentacle style. I just don't love it. That's just personal preference for me. I also prefer when I do this type of foot that I do this type of foot and then continue on to close up the circle in the middle on the bottom. Whereas when she has you do it, she has you go ahead and close up the circle and then come back and put the tentacles on after the fact, which, I mean, it serves the same purpose. It does the same things. I think that this sometimes sits a little bit. No, I think that they both sit pretty well. So, but I have a bunch of these. I am going to link them in the pattern and everything else. But yeah, I think that I am going to give my patrons my version because I think it's super cute. I just don't happen to have one with me right now. I made a total so far of 6 fish. I made 3 jellyfish. And I have made 2 of my tiny turtles in Parfait Chunky, because Parfait Chunky will definitely fit in the claw machine. So look at how cute he is. It's stinking cute. So that is what I have so far. Like I said, this will be the 4th voodoo doll, and this will be the 5th little goblin, although this is a different little goblin than the rest. So the rest of them are bigger. Anyways, that is what I have done so far. That is everything that I've got. Tomorrow's Easter Sunday. I don't really celebrate Easter, but we do get together. My mother likes to pull the family together and feed everybody, so we all bring something to contribute to lunch, and we all hang out for a few hours. So I'm going to be doing that the majority of the day tomorrow. Just hanging with the fam, and then I am going to come back and probably crochet some things yeah, crochet some things for the rest of the evening. And then starting on Monday, I plan to begin sublimating all of my stock for South Carolina for convention. I'm going to actually practice, I think, a setup sometime next week so that I can see what 2 tables is going to look like for me personally now with the new stuff that I grabbed, in hopes of completing 2 table setups instead of a booth setup. Hey friends. So I just wanted to check in because it is like 9 o'clock in the evening on March the 31st, which was Easter Sunday for anybody who didn't already know. I've done literally nothing all day and I'm good with it. My dogs are outside barking at literally nothing. But yeah, I haven't done anything. I went to lunch after not sleeping very long or very well. I went to lunch and hung out with my family until time to come home and feed the dogs dinner. And yeah, and then laid in my bed having a cuddle and watching TikToks. So yeah, these things are still sitting in the exact same place that they were sitting yesterday. My son said I should give these little horns and call them, because I said I wanted to call them hobgoblins. So they need little horns. So I'm going to take this blue and the parfait chunky that was, I think it was Seaside, and I'm going to make 2 itsy meetsy little horns for my little dude here. So yeah, and I'm still exhausted. So yeah, I figured I just wanted to get up for a little bit. Like I said, it's like 9 o'clock now, and I think I'm just going to watch some TV for a little bit and just draw on my iPad. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me for this weekend. The hubs is having some difficulty. Some kind of big bolt screw thingy fell out of something. It was a very, very necessary big bolt thingy. He's in Colorado. He's supposed to be in Utah tomorrow. He's trying to get his truck fixed. But in the process of this big bolt thingy apparently falling out somewhere down the road, when he hit a ram earlier. Well, he said he didn't hit the ram ran out and hit him. The ram didn't make it. I asked, but the ram didn't make it, and the game warden had to come and sign off on the fact that it was an accident and that he didn't want to keep the ram, you know, like in his bunk or something. So he donated it to the homeless. He donated the meat to helping the homeless, I guess, because the ram would have gotten a little funky in the top bunk. But anyways, yeah, so he's not having the bestest day. And then he blew a belt and a hose, and he limped down the road to the nearest thing that was 20 miles away so that he could go and get a new belt and hose and some antifreeze, and spent $400 doing that. For them to not have the belt, oh no, they did have the belt, but it was a $90 belt instead of a $45 belt. So they were like trying to gouge him the cost of a belt. Maybe it was a name brand belt, who knows. Anyways, I don't. But he wasn't willing to pay double for the belt. So then he was going to fix the hose and put in the antifreeze to see if he could make it to the next Love's, which was 50 miles away, only to, I guess, walk around the truck and see that this bolt thingy thing was missing, and that because the bolt thingy wasn't there, it caused the tires to be worn down weird, and it had stripped at least 2 tires nearly bald from wherever the bolt thingy thing fell out to wherever he is when he stopped to get the hose. And I just checked in with him, and he's, hey, can I have a minute to myself? Because we've just spent like 4 hours in a cuddle. Okay, so can I just have 1 minute? 1 minute. 1 minute. Thank you. Anyways, he says he's fixing things, but he's not there yet. But he didn't really have time to stop for this amount of time, I don't think, to get to where he's going or supposed to be going at 8 a.m. in the morning. So I'm not 100% sure what's happening at the moment, but I did just text him, and he said he's not really great, but he's getting it. So I don't know what that means, but I know he said that the bolt thingy thing was not a cheap piece. Is big money, is what he said, was big money. We have zero money. We have zero money for thingy things, and so that's where we stand on that right now. So I don't know what's happening, because we're currently in the hole a bit, because he had basically 2 weeks off. And when you're paying what we're paying a week in car payment or in truck payments, you go into the hole really fast, and by really a lot. So there's that. And I'm supposed to have another $750 by Friday to hold my booth and to accept my booth at Otakon, which I got into in the lottery system. I got chosen in the lottery, but we're in the negative. So it is what it is. It's great. It's fucking great. But anyways, so who needs money? You can't take it with you. We don't have any to take with us, even if we could. But it's totally fun. It's been a great day. I told him at the beginning of this is what the funny part is. I said, this is a Jesus day. Because, okay, so. All right. So I told him a couple months back, he hit a bird. He hit a bird. The bird flew into the grill of the truck. I think it was like an owl or something. I don't remember what kind of bird it was. Who knows what kind of bird it was. But the bird flew into the grill, got stuck on the grill, and for like the next several days, he had extremely bad luck. Like, he's my bad penny anyways, and he already has bad luck. Yeah. But this was aggressively bad luck for like the next few days. And I'm like, honey, you hit one of Jesus' birds? You must not have known that it was a Jesus bird. Or he said he would have swerved out of the way and not hit it if he knew it was a Jesus bird. I'm like, well, honey, all birds are apparently Jesus birds. So, I'm sorry if you're super religious and this is offensive. But anyways, it's part of the story. So, click off if you don't want to hear it, or skip ahead a couple of minutes. I don't know. So, when he hit the ram today, and I talked to him while I was over at lunch, I'm like, no, honey. It's another creature on a Jesus holiday. It's got to be a Jesus ram. How could it not be? And like, I didn't hit it. It hit me. It hit me. It should have the bad luck. I'm like, well, it kind of did have the bad luck, and it is dead. It's no longer with us. It went to meet Jesus. And and then all this shit happens tonight. And it's not funny, but it's either laugh at it or cry. So we're opting for laughter at the moment. And he's being punished for killing another Jesus creature. So, I don't know what to tell you at this point. Don't hit animals that jump out in front of you on the interstate, or bad luck will follow, obviously. So, thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it entertaining. If you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know why. Hit the subscribe button, ding the notification bell so you're informed each and every time I upload new content. And smash the thumbs up button for Jesus birds and Jesus rams. I don't know. Is there a ram emoji? Is there some like sheep ram? Is there some sort of ram emoji? If there is, put any four-legged animal creature emoji you can into the comments of this video. I love your faces so much. I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Okay, I love you. I love you, besties. I love you. I love you. Bye-bye.